Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and the secret debug menu was recently discovered. Well, it wasn't recently discovered, but it was just coming to my attention recently because Adam the Great on Discord kind of shared it because he wanted me to send him like the files for like my duck income series, but that's besides the point because now I know about this little debug menu, and I'm surprised how I never knew about this in my like several years of playing the game, like 4 years or something, because I started playing in 2019. So I just thought it should, like, more people should know about it because I think it's a really cool little thing in the game that most people don't really know about. So first off, to do this thing, you have to go to the main menu, right? You know, it seems normal, but if you click on this specific part of the screen for some reason, like if you click on like over here, it'll cost something. So if you tap on it 10 times really fast, watch this. You can see that in the bottom left, there's suddenly a little thing that says open secret debug menu. Now, if I click on this, look at this, there's a little debug menu, there's all this stuff here. And I'm kind of gonna go over all this stuff, and yeah, I just want to share it real quick. So the first one is logging, and when I click on this, there's like all this code. So if I like join a game, for example, I click on my slots, there's like a little thing on the left of it. It kind of looks like a hacker movie or something. It at least reminds me of that meme, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. There's also another small little thing about this that I want to share. So if you just go to any local safe, when you pull in the safe, watch this. Look at all that code. Just look at all of it, man. Like open value 0, and then if you hold it to the left or the right, whatever, it shows all these numbers. It just completely spams the logs for some reason. That's just a little extra thing I wanted to show you guys. It's really weird. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for the logging part. Not much else. It's just, again, it just makes you look like a hacker, man, and that's about it. So the next feature I want to show in here is the Force iCloud backup feature. Now, this one is pretty self-explanatory. So when you click on the button like I'm going to do right now, see, it froze for a second, but it made every single save have a little iCloud thing, because you can see every single one of my saves, it shows a little iCloud thing, and if I click on it, it'll give me the cloud conflict duck, because I just sent a iCloud save on every single thing, because the whole point of the debug menu is, well, you know, because it's a debug menu. And yeah, I'm sure most of you are familiar with this menu. It just shows this, so yeah. So the next feature I noticed on here that was definitely interesting is the reset map home feature. Now, the reason why I think this one's the most interesting is simply because it actually changes the gameplay a little bit. Now, what happens when you click on this is that it will reset your character's outfit and it will teleport you home. So as you saw last time I was in the office, but if I click on this button here, and you can see that my character suddenly has no outfit, and if I click on the save, it'll take me to my house. Yep, as you can see, I'm at my house again. By the way, I did not use teleports or anything. I'm still here. And yes, by the way, this is a viable method of getting out of jail. However, it will not let you keep the jail suit. It'll just get you out of jail. So let's say you're being, let's say you're committing crimes and you get caught. Like I'm going to do that right now. If I get caught by the police, it won't matter because I will have the reset map feature. All right, I'm officially in prison now for the time being. So I just restarted my game, but basically currently in my Stinky Sasquatch save, I am in the jail cell. But if I click on the reset map button, I will suddenly, once again, I'll just be back home as if nothing ever happened, which is just crazy. Yep, and just like that, I have freedom. All right, well, that's all I have to say about the reset map one for now. And now we have export save data. Now this one is, well, just give it a minute. And as you can see, it lets me save this thing. Now, I recommend, if you're going to use this feature, I recommend saving it into your files. But generally what this does is this is what the Discord user wanted me to do in the first place, because you can send your game data to your friend or something if they're playing on Mac. So like, let's say if I sent my game data to someone else, if they have a computer, they can basically just replicate all my progress in like a snap, basically. It's really cool stuff. But yeah, I just think this is a really neat feature. Then finally, we have the view backup slots. Now we have view backup slot 1, view backup slot 2, view backup slot 3. And all these things do is they just let you view your backup slots, which you can do anyway, but it's just kind of nice that you can do it from the comfort of the main menu. So like if I click on slot 2, for example, you can definitely see all, just give it a sec. Yeah, you can see all my stuff here. Very neat, and you can see how many days I have and everything. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's just all this stuff is here, which is definitely a nice thing to have. I'm still going to continue talking about the reset map feature because there's even more broken glitches you can do with this thing. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, first of all, you can actually do in the tutorial. You can actually, like, use the reset map feature while in the tutorial, which is pretty insane. So I just created a brand new save for Sneaky Sasquatch, and if I click on the reset map home icon, and I click on my new save, it should kind of break it a little bit. Yeah, you can see that my Sasquatch is all the way on the right of the screen, which is pretty funny, because he's normally supposed to be at the front of the house, but... And it just looks really weird because you can see there's no Sasquatch. Like, where is he, man? Oh, now he's here. Okay, well. Yeah, you can see why this is kind of broken in the tutorial, because it kind of just does this, if you know what I mean. And by the way, this does work like later in the tutorial as well. I'll show you in a minute. And yeah, you can just see the animations are like kind of broken, but yeah. All right, let's just do it again. Yep, and there we go. I just broke it again. So normally I'm supposed to be like the far right of the map area where like the ranger's like sleeping and stuff, but I'm all the way over here, and you can just see that there's this raccoon chilling over there, man. He's just rushing to the end, and yep, there's just now dialogue playing. So, and I already passed the ranger at this point, but the dialogue is just, you know, not up to date, man. I just teleported, you know. We'll have to sneak by. I mean, I think we already snuck by him, but okay. And then it makes me like practice footsteps in like this area. I'm like, okay. Yeah, and he's right. He's going in the opposite direction. I do kind of wonder though, like, can I still get like chased by him? Yep, I very much can. Yeah, and it still looks kind of broken. Like raccoon just standing in place for no reason. And he's just telling me to get sleep, all that stuff. And yeah, it's basically like the whole tutorial. So it's pretty interesting to say the least. So yeah, I've been doing more messing around with this whole menu, and here's like a combination I found. So you can click like force cloud iCloud backup like a bunch of times, and it'll just completely freeze frame the game like this. It'll look at like I'd say like every second you get like about like 5 frames being generous. And then maybe you could go to like yeah, then once you do that, you'll get the cloud conflict duck, and then while you have the cloud conflict duck, you just select view backups for slot 1, for example. And like, yeah, the game kind of breaks. And then if you just skip this dialogue, and yep, there's even more breaking. So, yeah, cool stuff, I guess. Yeah, it's really weird. Yep, and just like that, I accidentally got myself air detection duck again. Okay. By the way, if you guys are curious about the sneak peek situation, there recently was like a What the Car collab and whatnot, but I'm sure you already know about that. But in the Discord server, someone actually asked, will we be getting a What the Car legged car and Sneaky Sasquatch? And he actually sent something here. It's just like a Flintstones type of thing. That's what I said. I thought it looked like the Flintstones. And another recent thing the developers sent out for fun was like this little skeleton thing, and it seems pretty interesting. I know it's not like an actual sneak peek. I know it's a joke, but like there's actually a briefcase you can see in the picture, like in the bottom right. And I guess I don't think I've ever seen that in the game before. That's definitely interesting in my opinion. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting sneak peek nonetheless. I like it. And this totally wasn't an excuse to stretch the video to 8 minutes so I can get more ad revenue. Yeah. All right, well, I think I can say that I've kind of messed with this as much as I can, and yeah, just thanks for watching and everything. Comment your thoughts on this whole thing. I think it's a really cool little hidden gem in this game that I never knew about for so long, but now I finally know about. But apparently, previously it was like really broken or something. Like you could get like unlimited coins with it, but it seems like this version of it is like, you know, safe. You know, like you can't like cheat with it. You can't become like a billionaire or anything, which is probably for the better, honestly. But yeah, see you in the next one.